are going to learn how to stop arguing about stupid shit. And this is all about understanding that when you're going down the dark spiral of conflict, that you have a role in keeping above the fray.
Sex. And even if the argument doesn't seem to be about sex, a lot of times it is. Why? Because we know that not getting that intimacy, that affection, that physical touch, all that stuff creates this knot, this resentment that's boiling down under. And it comes out in all sorts of different ways, arguing about that stupid stuff that we talked about. But here it is underneath this feeling of like, I'm just not, getting it from her, period, any of it.
The lack of sex is a symptom of many other problems going on. We know we make it a priority when we start arguing, but you have to understand that the reason there's no sex is a whole foundation of other underlying things going on. In this module, we want to talk about those 4 specific conflicts that you need to start eliminating right now.
Step out of the drama triangle and remember, don't be the persecutor, don't be the victim, and don't be the rescuer. Then you are going to avoid a lot of those 4 things, basically.
Why? Why can't you say yes sometimes? It's like 19 out of 20 times I ask you for sex or ask you to make love, all you do is come up with some reason. Why do you always do that? I mean, you don't like me.
And so the amygdala is where all the fear is, and it's the thing that tells you whether or not you have to go into fight or flight.
And we want to give you a few ground rules for fighting, whether you're the ninja guy or Perry Mason type or the deer in the headlights guy. There's some very basic ground rules for arguing too that we want to go through. One of them is the name calling thing. There is this thing that you can do to hit below the belt. There's a shame trigger that everybody has. Is the thing you want to stop is having those deep, dark, heavy, overloaded, overwhelming, extremely emotional conversations. Having deep conversations is a wonderful thing at the right time, but at this point in your relationship and at this point in her distress, always having deep, trying, probing conversations is going to be felt as pressure.
Remember, it's all about progress. This is a practice. This is stuff you're going to be mastering, not actually attain mastery in. So any de-escalation of hostility, if you can make one argument better or avoid one argument, that is huge progress.